They call themselves the Extreme Justice League, Lauren, and yes, they are creative and they do dress up like you see right here. This is what we know right now. We know that one man is dead. His body is lying around the corner. Authorities say Clark saw patrol cars and took off running, jumping over this fence and towards the beach. An employee here was chased out of the restaurant by a robber wielding a knife. He escaped through this back door. Most of the pieces were small, only about this big. Heat out here, very intense. This looks like was someone's walkway, perhaps someone's front door. I'm inside the ring. Take a peek. This timekeeper is getting ready. If you like games like this one right here, it's called Tubs of Fun, and see, I'm getting good at this one. And as you can see right here behind me, this entire area is blocked off. Exactly where you're shooting. You've been eyeing the pizza all day, haven't I? Oh, and you're going to feed me
yes,
too?
Yes, I will feed you.
Don't tell your wife. A little bit later, we'll have her in goggles too, because this is really what's hot.
Look at you. Nice.
Sirens and gunshots.
They were heard all over the neighborhood.
Followed by an armed SWAT team rattled this Sleepy Beach community early Sunday morning. Don Hubbard lives next door to the crime scene.
Here, let me show you.
His backyard was used as a staging area for armed officers.
The SWAT team officer was sitting here like this.
Gunfire heard around 2:15 in the morning rocked nearby residents out of bed.
It went bang, 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 bang. So everybody that we have talked to, we all seem to agree, is about a 5-second pause between the first two until the others.
At least 7 bullets that would kill 4 young lives in a mysterious murder-suicide. Blood saturates the doorway of this pristine Park Place condominium. One body was found here. Upstairs, investigators found the body of 25-year-old David Reyes and his younger sister Karen. Another male victim was found nearby.
And it's the sort of place that we don't like to think this sort of thing happens at, and yet it did.
25-year-old David Reyes was a Navy F-18 pilot who recently experienced his first flight. David and his sister Karen were close. She reportedly graduated from UCSD and played volleyball.
It's just completely unbelievable because my friends and I were leaving my house around the same time it happened.
An unexplained crime that's attracted many curious minds. From people passing by in cars and stopping to look to people biking by. So many here finding what happened hard to believe.
This is such an idyllic place. It's a terrific place. It's a throwback community. It rips us back to reality.
A reality that's beginning to sink in. This condo now sits empty, the front walkway left untouched. The beginning of a new year that for these young victims never got started.
We are not fighting! We are not resisting! We are the 99%! We are not fighting! We are not resisting!
A peaceful protest turned upside down.
I'll touch you!
Back up. Back up.
From an arrest.
I'd like the police to know that we're on the same side.
To people falling to the ground in pain. The Civic Center Plaza became a center for chaos today.
We gotta get you back a little.
You gotta look at
What just happened?
Police issued an order to remove all tents and personal belongings by midnight. By late Friday morning, some Occupy San Diego protesters still had refused to comply.
We're done complying.
Leaving officers no choice but to go in and do it themselves.
We're not here to arrest you. The only thing we want is to have the tents taken down.
But resistance made it nearly impossible to do.
They were holding me up by my neck. My feet were off the ground and they were still pushing our bodies together.
This man ended up in handcuffs after police say he blocked their efforts.
We have gone way out of our way to try to make sure that people have a right to protest, but we also have people in the city of San Diego that need to conduct work.
In the end, all but one tent was removed. Protecting it became a mission for these protesters.
That tent isn't necessarily because we need to sleep in it, but it's to show that we are here to stay.
One tent, one man inside, a symbol for this group.
It's just one little tent.
That the fight is worth it.